Once a child came to visit his grandfather during his summer holidays. He used to play with his grandpa all the time. One day, he said to his grandpa,
When I grow up, I want to become a successful man. Can you tell me some ways to be successful?
Grandfather nodded.
Yes.
He said, and took the boy with him to a nearby nursery. From the nursery, his grandfather bought 2 small plants and brought them home. Then, he planted one plant in a pot and kept it inside the house. The other, he planted outside in the open. Then he asked,
What do you think? Which of these 2 plants will grow better in the future?
The boy thought for a while, then said,
The plant inside the house will grow better, because it's safe from every danger. The plant outside is at risk, strong sunlight, storms, animals.
Grandfather smiled and said,
Let's see what happens in the future.
After that, the boy left with his parents. 4 years later, the boy came back to visit his grandfather again. When he saw his grandfather, he said,
Grandpa, last time I asked you about ways to be successful, but you didn't tell me anything. This time, you have to tell me.
Grandfather smiled.
Sure. But first, let's take a look at the plants we planted a few years ago.
He took the boy to where they had planted the small plant in the pot. It had grown, but only into a small tree. Then he took him outside, to where they had planted the other one. There stood a huge tree. Its branches spread wide, providing shade to passers-by. Grandfather turned to the boy and asked,
Tell me, which plant grew more? Which one is more successful?
The boy replied,
The one we planted outside, but Grandpa, how is this possible? That plant must have faced so many dangers, and yet it grew so big.
Grandfather smiled again and said,
Yes, the plant outside had to face many challenges, but dealing with those problems had its own benefits. It had the freedom to spread its roots as deep as it wanted. The storms made its roots stronger. Now it's so strong that even a small storm can't harm it.
Then he leaned in and said,
Son, what I'm about to tell you, always remember it. If you always make comfortable choices, you won't be able to grow the way you can if you're ready to face the world despite all the dangers. No goal is impossible if you're willing to try. Never see problems as hurdles. See them as steps toward success.
The boy took a deep breath and stared at the tree. He finally understood his grandfather's words. Obstacles, the things we consider enemies in life, are the same things that make us stronger and more successful. Similarly, life is a great adventure. It's filled with twists and turns that might seem like obstacles blocking your path. But guess what? Those obstacles are like puzzles waiting to be solved. Think about playing a game. The fun part is figuring out how to overcome the challenges. Life works the same way. Each hurdle you face is a chance to learn, grow, and become even stronger. So don't let roadblocks discourage you. Embrace them, tackle them, and watch yourself level up in the game of life. You've got the skills, the determination, and the spirit to conquer anything that comes your way. For more soul-stirring stories like this, like, subscribe, and join the journey at Fox and Bear Quest. Your quest for meaning begins here.